Hey everybody, this is Mr. Orphanides and I want to give you a quick demonstration on how to input your course selections for next year into PowerSchool. So my example here, I'm a sophomore, so I'm going to be looking at classes for my junior year. And from any one of your PowerSchool screens, I happen to be in the current year schedule screen, there should be a button for class registration on the left. So you click on that and that takes you to the registration screen, so I'm seeing the classes for rising juniors. And before I get started here, I want to point out that your teachers are in the process of putting recommendations in for all of their students. And once those are in, you'll be able to look at those by clicking here where it says course level assignments. And you'll also see those courses highlighted in each area where your teachers have made recommendations. So let's get started with English. I've already done some of the areas just for time's sake, but I'm going to show you a couple examples. So let's say for my English class, I want to pick English 3 honors. I've been doing really well in standard, so I'm ready to take the challenge of an honors class. And so I'm choosing the one, there's a couple options. I'm choosing the one that says block because while I have some options to go to Career Center, there's some great programs there. I've decided that I want to take classes that are offered at Glenn. So those will just say block or year long, while the Career Center ones will actually have Career Center on the side over here. So I click OK, and now that shows up in the folder over here. And I go on to math. Let's say I've picked my math 3. And then let's say for science, since I'm in math 3, I'm going to take chemistry. And let's say I'm doing really well in science. And say I want to take chemistry honors, but I accidentally clicked on just chemistry. I can actually fix that pretty quickly by just clicking on the box. And I don't see it here, but that just means it's on the next page. These are listed alphabetically. So the pages vary from folder to folder. But I click there and I find it. And again, I'm choosing one that says block. And so now I've got the correct class in there. And I forgot to uncheck that one. So you uncheck the one you don't want and check the one you do want. And now that looks right. So I've done my social studies, I've got American History honors, so I've got 4 core classes in there: English, math, science, social studies. That means I need 4 electives because I need them to add up to 8 courses total. The exception to that would be if I am going to Career Center, then I just need 7 instead of 8. So for time's sake, I've already picked 3. I've got French 3, Visual Arts Intermediate, and ROTC 3. And let's say I want my other class to be Health Science 2 because I've taken Health Science 1 and I like that and I'm interested in health careers, so I'm going to complete that pathway by taking Health Science 2. So now I've got 4 core classes and 4 electives for a total of 8. And my last step is to choose alternates. Now the alternate folder is the same as the electives folder, but these are my backup choices in case something doesn't fit. I still want to have courses that I'm interested in as my backup selection. So in this example, I chose Theater Arts Intermediate, Sports Med 1, and Computer Science 1. So once I'm ready, I click on Submit. And I get a list of my selections. You see the 8 selections and then the 3 backup choices. And one thing I want to point out is that over here I've got a combination of block and year-long classes, and it's important that you have an even number of each. It's okay to have all of one or the other, but if you have a combination, you need an even number so that they could possibly pair up in your schedule for next year. It's also important if you have a combination up here that I would say to have at least 1 year long and 1 block backup in your alternate choices. So that's all there is to it. So we want you to get going on that and make your choices, and you will get a meeting with your counselor. So do not worry about, oh, if I do something wrong or I'm not sure about something. Do as best you can on it. The most important thing is that you have looked at it, put time into it, thought about it, talk to your teachers, talk to your parents, shoot your counselor a message if you have a question. And then you will get an individual meeting with your counselor. Once we meet with you and finalize your choices, you won't be able to change anything in PowerSchool, but if you decide you would like to make a change, there will be a period of time where you can do that. You just need to send a message to your counselor and we will make that change for you. Because we are meeting with every single freshman, sophomore, and junior, we're going to be really busy over the next month and a half. So the fastest way to get a hold of us would be to send us a message. So that's it. We look forward to meeting with you guys and helping you pick your classes. And please send us a message if you have any questions.